Hello, 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 and welcome back to the continuing adventures of Mewtwo as he treks through the dungeon. Where last we left off, the intrepid Mewtwo had been banished to the abyss because of a Zot trap in Zot 1, which my prodigious 8.0 trap skill did not in fact successfully detect. Otherwise I was just training general. At this point I've hit the point that everything is fairly solid, so I was just training more for the sake of training more. Let's go ahead and put on intelligence in favor of wizardry. Yeah, that will reduce hunger costs of the level 6ers ever so slightly. We are currently engorged and swift, so let's begin searching the abyss. Our goal, of course, being to escape the abyss. I will spend the 2 mana recurring to keep swiftness enabled. I will not, however, keep repel missiles up full time, as that could become rather pricey. Swiftness by itself is totally doable, and it's giving me benefits whether or not an enemy shoots at me. Okay, I'm coming up against a crowd of abominations. Probably a good idea to go away from here. Let's go this way. Once again, for those of you who didn't watch the last video, I am lacking in several key things that I would have liked for the Abyss. Flight, dig, and as a cat I don't even have a wand of digging at my disposal. So it's going to be very easy for me to get caught in dead ends. Still, part of the advantage of not playing the new and worse versions of Crawl is that you still have Old Abyss. Or rather Abyss after the one good change they made to it, where the walls warped fairly constantly, so it actually felt abyssal. Yeah, +1 AC is never going to be worth a ring slot, sorry. Just go the other way, keep that swiftness on. So my odds of surviving, therefore, are significantly better than they might otherwise have been. Yeah, star-cursed masses, etc., all screaming and howling in agony. That guy can mutate, so let's quickly put on resist mutation before icicling him to death, and then switching back to conservation, and then off we go. May have seemed like a waste of energy, but I wanted to be very careful not to get an additional mutation. 10% HP minus is always going to make me... is always going to sit there as a what if for me, since I could have avoided it simply by treating the Shining Eye with more respect. Who gives me... Ooh, Lugonu. Obviously I have no intention of switching to him, but you know, that is in fact a way to get out of the abyss. It's just what quality of life do you have after that? Keep swiftness enabled and we should be able to outrun the demonic crawler as long as we don't get blocked. Yeah. And thanks to my swiftness, or sorry, my stealth, as long as I break line of sight, these enemies have a very difficult time finding me again. That guy poisons with a stinger. I want to say he doesn't paralyze, but I could be mistaken about that. Oh. Profane Servitor is a big deal. I almost walked right out from under his umbra without him noticing. I can't blink for distance in the abyss because blinking fails a fixed percentage of the time. No, those are all lava tiles. The umbra actually makes it very difficult to see where is an available space to go and where is not. I'll be very happy to get away from this guy, to be completely honest. Oh, crap. That was a mistake. I couldn't afford to pick that up. Swiftness re-enabled. If I can get the appropriate distance, I'll even put on regeneration just to add to my overall gain. I want to eat that beef Wellington meat ration, but I'm not willing to make a U-turn past the servitor for it. Abominations are not that concerning. The horde of skeletons is, because they have reach weapons and there are enough of them that just avoiding them won't be easy. Unless I can run. Yep, okay, good. I have outrun them successfully. Yeah, so Felid speed, which is not as good as Spriggan speed, but I believe on par with Centaur speed, plus stealth. I'm not exactly trivializing this area, but I am getting through it. Let's drop silence. There are going to be very few scenarios in which I'm confident enough in the use of silence. Ooh, man, artifact boots. All the bloody unfair bullshit. Okay. That was the wrong button, but it's good to remember I have it. I could have used that against the Profane Servitor if I had been more conscientious of my talents. As I am very fond of screaming during games of D&D. Know thy buffs. Yeah, I was willing to melee him for a while. The biggest, well, not biggest problem, but the thing about being abyssed and then trying to find your way out is there's really no logic involved in your search pattern. You just keep crossing tiles until eventually you find your way out or you die. The real logic is how you deal with enemies, namely not stopping to fight each and every one of them. Okay, a cure mutation potion for free is nice. Should I just use that now? What would I lose? Int 1, AC 1, 10% MP. All of those are easy trade-offs to get 10% HP back. So that's absolutely something I should do, and so I'm going to do it right now. Loss of 1 AC is the most difficult of those losses. My MP is also not 50 anymore, so back to spellcasting training, which was already on. And again, the reason I was so quick to do it is I know I have several cure mutation potions throughout the dungeon, so at this point it's not like I'm giving up my last one, or anything quite so severe. Let's grab that jelly and eat a ration. That ration no doubt maxed and overmaxed my hunger status. I didn't need to eat a full ration worth of food. But I did want to lose the weight, and I guess honeycomb may have been a better option. I didn't check the weights to be sure. I just know that rations weigh more than you would think they do. In any event, I have enough food to feed my Megiddo cannon for the entirety of Zot 5. At this point, oh come on, just wait. Seriously not letting me through? That's fine, I'll go the other way. Kill your ass. Much like the deep dwarves they spawn from, zombies do not regenerate HP, so every tick of damage you deal them is permanent. It's strange that I'm stopping to actually kill enemies now. I guess it's mostly out of boredom rather than anything else. That was me walking right through the skeleton pack. Okay, there we go. Total reversal. Or not reversal, total area change. That's a Lich. Definitely merits orbs of destruction. Tipped with icicles. And yeah, 15-16 HP back is definitely worth the loss of 4 MP and 1 point of AC to me. Go ahead and pick those up, and if they overweight you, then drop one of them, because that's what you have them. Okay, wow, so I just literally can't afford to carry more potions. Come on. Just blow my way through this wall. Alright. I have very effectively trapped myself here. There we go. Got out. I am wearing conservation, so whatever. Bunch of kills. Get that swiftness back up, and off we go. Heal wounds. That's... nope. Too heavy. Keep that swiftness up. Just kill it. Don't worry about mutation. Just kill the damn thing. Or more accurate would be to say worry about mutation by getting rid of it. Alright. Yeah, so, okay, that's a Lich. Let's get back into range and kill the Lich. Orb. Couple icicles, couple orbs. Boom. Got the Lich. Lost half my health in the process due to one... what did he hit me with exactly? Negative energy? Okay. Regeneration while standing in a corner is probably my best bet, to be honest. Okay. One more abyssal pull. Once more surrounded by abyssal smoke. Ooh, free ration. Just eat the thing off the ground. Max out my health again. Or my hunger again. You look like a burning corpse. You're probably not immune to ice, so... and that was a door over what looks like a symmetric fortress. This could be a rune chamber of some kind, so I'm gonna explore it more thoroughly. Which means actually clearing out its residents. Go ahead and heal up my mana as best as I can. There is in fact a rune here. Well, I got the Abyss rune against my own will. I was just looking for a way out, but I got an extra rune out of it. Made it look pretty easy if I do say so myself, just trying to survive, that's all I've been doing. Res the dead, and off we go. Not like it's gonna make a big difference, but... yeah, there we go. That's gonna hurt. Let's go the long way. Mutations could happen if I'm not quick to eliminate the possibility. Okay, and we're free. No, we're not. Let's blow this up. Missed. I missed a wall at melee range. It's kind of pathetic. Oh, way out. Awesome. Boom. Totally forgot where I was before I begun that sleigh ride, but there we are. I've got enough time to do just a little bit more of the floor. Let's try and clear out Zot 1 entirely, I guess, before calling it for today. Drop an ice storm, even if it's a frost giant. Most of that is irresistible. Back off, give this guy some room before going for orbs and icicles. Ice storm and then back off. Just back off. Don't go too far into a hallway you don't know the end of without mana. I love it when an orb goes in a straight line path with walls on either side without fucking up. It doesn't happen nearly as often as I would like. That's why it's not considered a reliable spell. Am I standing on a cloud of fire? Are you like immune to ice or something? I've been pegging you with ice. I guess the fact that you breathe fire doesn't mean that you're vulnerable to ice, though. Yeah, that's not a fair assumption. Let's back off again and just icicle things to death. Okay. You can turn on auto pickup again. Unless I have my ring of strength on, you can use auto pickup. Okay, that was good. I'm thinking what I should do is use my Ring of Ice specifically as an ice enhancer, and therefore swap onto it when the situation calls for it, like now. But then switch it off in general, because in general I would rather have the resist point to fire than be naked in terms of fire resistance. The first point in resistance gives you 50% damage reduction from that element. That's huge, because the second point and the third point will not even get you to 100. It'll put you, I think, to 75% total if you have all three. So that first point is worth more than all the other points you put into it put together. I'm okay. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and blast this thing again. You know, since it doesn't summon the little twisters, it can't trigger the Zot Trap like Firestorm would have. No bodies, are you serious? Well, that sucks. That's the floor! Hey you, bite the bullet, I need food. Poke, poke. Swiftness is on. Start pegging that thing with Orbs of Destruction from range. Same logic. Swiftness, tap with a magic dart to get his attention and then back off. Got one. As in got one of them to land. Gotcha. I feel like Nidalee from League of Legends, tossing out spears and then backing off, hoping that they land, and when they do, they deal immense damage. Hell, I'm even playing like the old Nidalee, where I back off right before the hit to expand the distance between the two. Okay, what does poison me? Poison arrow. Okay, that's fine. Swiftness, back off. That was an iron shot. That was not fine. Heal wounds. Control blink would not be a bad option here. Just get me right back to where I want to be, which is the opposite end of the screen, and then make it incredibly hard to follow me by killing anything that was attempting it. Turn on regeneration for the sake of healing, and stand in an intersection where I can retreat in any direction. Keep that regen on, please. Alright, we're gonna go back the way we came, specifically to do this. I want food, and you guys have corpses. One of you is going to leave a corpse behind. And even if it only gets me to very hungry, that's still better than being starving. Alright, poke, back off. Again, chain orb this sucker. Gotcha. Turn off traps and doors. It's just a distraction at this point. You know what? I'm about to go starving in the middle of combat. It's not a place I want to be. Just back off. Nail this sucker with an ice storm. And there's the starving in the middle of combat. And I only managed to get off a couple pokes. Oh, fuck me. This is not where I want to be. Do I have a blink scroll? I have a blink scroll. I'm using a blink scroll. Oh, god damn it. I was in the wrong hallway to begin with, though. Shit. And the ghost moth got berserked. Thank god I got out of there alive. We are gonna need to sort these things out shortly. How are we doing for food in the dungeon? Perfect. There's a stash of rations here. Down the floor. Yeah, you know, the moment I start running into orbs of fire, this is all gonna go to hell in a handbasket. It's already well on its way there. Yeah, I want to get rid of the nausea effect before I continue, just so that I have a better shot at actually fulfilling my hunger needs. Like this. Imagine if I just kept going while nauseated. Wouldn't have been able to eat a single one of those chunks. The Ring of Wizardry got cursed. That alone is a good enough reason to uncurse it. It's a good swap ring. But honestly, I am basically using Icicle and Orb of Destruction to clear this. I'm tempted to say I probably didn't even need Ice Storm, although I'm obviously very glad to have it in my back pocket. But I've been able to mostly handle enemies with just my basics, utilized creatively. I mean, that's F-Cloud for you, and look at it, it's doing quite a decent job. I want you to stand there and take him out, thank you. Back off, make sure that swiftness is up first, not second. Alright, just back off until you are in range, and then boom, knockout. Nope. I swear I saw a corpse that I didn't stop for. There it is. Keep nauseating me, why don't you? Okay, there's a gold dragon, the same one that I've retreated from repeatedly on multiple occasions. And with good reason. This is not likely to end well, but oh my god, the thing actually went in a straight line that distance twice. Yeah, I did not see that coming, guys. Like, I would have hidden this hallway to avoid a Orb of Destruction and said, I'm probably going to be just fine. Come on. I do wish I had Firestorm, though. Not having to have a line of sight to my target would make me a lot more dangerous. I would be able to flutter multiple butterflies simultaneously. Hey, moron. Fucking moron. Come here. Shut up. That's another kill. Oh, you know what else I don't have? I don't have the Ghost Moth taken down either. Somewhere on this floor is the single enemy that would make me retreat the entire distance of the floor easily. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that I was under attack. Whoops. Oh well, I didn't die for it, luckily. It's important. Go ahead and keep rezzing the dead while I move on. And Storm Dragon Flesh doesn't leave behind nausea, so... I don't trust that guy for a second, so dropping an Ice Storm in his direction, kind of a fire in the hole logic. Repel missiles would be obvious choice here. Fire zone followed by an ice zone, just to really fuck with whoever's still alive. Why are you not able to target an icicle on this guy? I wonder if they're able... I don't think they're allowed to mutate me without a line of sight, which means that that thing can't actually harm me from behind the glass he's in right now. Thank God. But that's an Orb of Destruction, one of the faded Orbs of Destruction. Who did that? Pale Draconian. Well, it would be a Draconian who did that, wouldn't it? Totally want to put some fire zones for them to walk into before I just start pegging them with my own icicles. Keep ice armor on while face tanking, please. It's important not to forget that you have plus 10 AC whenever you want it. Swear to God, if this turns out to be some kind of trap... Oh, I get it. They put the Orb of Destruction in there so that it could generate smoke clouds for the arena. That's pretty cool, actually. because it's sitting on water, so it's constantly churning the waters. Oh shit! Okay, that's not left a fire underneath it. Finish the kills. Just go ahead and res the dead a few times. It's a fog cloud from a dead pale drac. Okay, and that's it. That's Z1 and Z2 completed. I'm about ready to back off and call this video for the moment. We'll continue this later. There's just one thing I want to take care of, and that is the ghost moth that's chased me out of the floor. If I could force a fight with it, I would be very happy. That's exactly the kind of enemy you don't want to retreat and then find yourself up against. Well, I'm not finding it, unfortunately. Though I am finding plenty of repeat enemies. Wow, his chunks got blown all over the room. Am I carrying anything I can get rid of? An extra agility potion perhaps, and why don't you go ahead and uncurse that ring for you, huh? Yeah, it's fine. Put on the int +4 ring. What else? Drop a vulnerability scroll and 2 ID scrolls. That'll do it. Alright, that's it. That's the floor for tomorrow, or for whenever, I guess. So, thank you all for watching. Kitty Wizard is still alive. Made it out of the abyss 1 rune richer for her troubles. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time.